What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is the one and only. Bringing you that flame. You already know, dog pound. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. You be left in the loop every time your boy drop you that work. You feel me? You have your ears to the street messing with your boy. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And hey, hit that Cash App. Musa Azakar, PayPal, Musa Azakar, Cash App, man. You know, some people are brought in this world just to do evil. When I tell you I come across some crazy stories and some stories they really want to keep you from hearing, man, this is sad. It's sad that we go through this type of stuff. And children who didn't ask to be here, they have to witness different type of malarkey every day. I mean, it's all type of crimes out there. Parents gotta worry about the anxiety of children missing, mishandled, fondled, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you sure don't want that call late at night, you know what I'm saying? Or whenever, you don't want that call. And I can imagine with a parent who took a significant loss on how they would feel. But this right here, man, some evil Mickey Fickies, man. Evil Mickey Fickies. You gonna see the things that men do wickedly. And man, I sure hope they get that smoke in return. We'll be right back. Check us out.
And 10 Tampa Bay just got body camera video from a welfare check at the home of a couple now in jail for this 16-year-old's murder. Police visited just one day after Miranda Corset was reported missing.
You're saying you're giving me permission to go inside if I want to take a look to make sure there's nobody hurt?
Yeah, man, not a problem. Yeah, not a problem. I think the back door might be open too, man. If not, the back door might be open. Feel free to go ahead and go in there and do what you need to do, man.
You just heard police talking to Stephen Gress, granting them permission to enter his home. The body camera video ends just after the conversation. And we first told you about this visit last night. The couple's landlord called police after he said Gress texted him saying someone suffered a bodily injury inside the home. When police got there, nobody was home, so police say that's when they called Gress to get permission to enter. Police went in and said they found nothing concerning. Investigators believe Gress and his partner, Michelle Brandis, killed the teen between February 20th and 24th. The welfare check happened on the 25th. Both Gress and Brandis are charged with first-degree murder.
Hey, parents, listen up. We have a safety alert for you this morning because your kids likely use social media at home. So right now, a Florida man is locked up and he's accused of killing a teenage girl after luring her to his home using an app. So let's get right over to Austin. He's at the alert desk with what you need to know, Austin.
And investigators say this 16-year-old was lured through an online dating app to meet a 37-year-old at his home in St. Petersburg. And now his partner has also been arrested. So Stephen Gress had his first appearance in this Pinellas County courtroom over the weekend. The judge ordering Gress to be held without bond, and he has been assigned a public defender. Now, investigators say this 16-year-old Miranda Corset was lured through social media to meet Gress. Now, we'll spare you some of the disturbing details, but police say she was beaten and dismembered. Now, Gress's partner, Michelle Brandis, is locked up as well after being implicated by him in this crime. So, parents, this is really a reminder to watch what your kids are doing on social media. And here are some tips for you. And it all starts with a conversation and keeping an open dialogue about social media use and any conversations that may feel off online. Well, as parents, be on the lookout for red flags, like if social media is interfering with daily activities or if being on their phone is prioritized over in-person interactions. Now, in some cases, parental monitoring services are an option, particularly for younger teens. Parents may even consider allowing social media use only when kids are at home, so that parents can keep a close eye on their online activities. This is according to the American Psychological Association. Also, lean into practicing social media literacy. So this means even as parents, also just understanding how to identify any misinformation online.
Boy, how do you see that? How do you see that? Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me, man. And peep game on this right here. Court records indicate several people knew or saw Gulfport teen being held captive at a home in St. Petersburg. Boy, listen, the cover-up is always worse than the crime, man. According to recent court records, at least 6 people knew or saw a Gulfport teenager being held against her will and tortured inside a St. Petersburg duplex before she was knocked off. Yet no one called the po-po. Stephen Gress and Michelle Brandes are facing first-degree murder charges for, I wish his name would stop moving, for the death of Miranda Corset. Court's records also indicate prosecutors intend to seek the death penalty. Oh, man, for the acts they did. The investigation began early in March when the witness reported a possible kidnapping homicide regarding the missing Gulfport teen. ABC Action News obtained a search warrant which details the murder investigation. And a search warrant said detectives spoke with a female resident who lived at St. Pete Duplex on 27th Avenue North with Gress and Brandes. The woman was previously in a sexual relationship with Gress, but now Gress and Brandes were romantically involved. She stated Gress wanted an open relationship and Brandes was jealous. Man, this is some sick. You can't make this shit. Man, this is crazy. The female resident stated that Gress had a ring that went missing, and Gress was furious. So he called Brandes over to help him get his ring back from Miranda. The female resident told the police she felt Brandes had taken the ring to get Gress not to like the girl because she was jealous. Boy. This is some crazy. Let me see. The female resident told detectives over the course of several days that Gress is beaten. Man, some motherfucker keep on moving on me. Anyway, man, I'm going to leave a link in the description box. You know how the internet keep on moving and moving this article around. But yeah, Gress had beat Miranda on that Sunday night, February 23rd, 2025. Brenda placed plastic wrap around Miranda's face, she stated. Gress had told Brandes not to cover her nose. Gress realized Brandes covered the mouth and nose. Gress was already in Pinellas County Jail after police threatened Brandes with a harpoon gun. Good God. And this is all behind the scenes. The murder investigation began shortly after his arrest. Court records indicate that Gress initially did not want to speak to detectives, but later changed his mind. He started off by stating this was never supposed to happen. Lord. Gress said he met Miranda on an app called Grindr on Valentine's Day, February 14, 2025. Gress told police Brandes was beating Miranda and he would go to CVS to buy her medication to help her heal. Gress and Brandes took a ball from the pool table in the backyard, put it in his sock, shoved it down Miranda's throat, and then wrapped her face in plastic wrap. What the hell? Gress stated that he told Brandes not to cover her nose, but she did. After she died, he told detectives Miranda and other individuals went with him to a home in Largo. He used a chainsaw to dismember her body, according to the records. Man, it's some sick Mickey Fickies out here, man. These motherfuckers is sick. Man, I pray for the family. All that, man. This is just sad. This is sad. This sad, home. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And, man, count your blessings. Because people going through. Whoo, Lord have mercy. I'm out, man. Peace and love. Have reached, dude.